Hey guys, just finished playing the publicly available demo for this replaced game, and just wanted to do like a first impressions video on it. Actually, really impressed with the art style in this game. Is really unique, I feel like, and some of the game mechanics are pretty cool. So just wanted to try to just take you through maybe the first part of this game and show you some of the awesome things. Let me get you down here. Okay. So the premise seems like you're in the middle of you have this AI inside of you. It's kind of this dystopian feel. And there's the Phoenix Initiative is a thing that's taken over. There's some kind of Phoenix city that everyone's now living in, and so all of this stuff is kind of in this environment where everything's dilapidated and ruined. But you're trying to get back to your real self, or your real body, and the AI is inside of you talking to you. But you can see just the art style with this is pretty amazing. So it's done in this pixel art style. And the lighting that they've done with this pixel art and kind of the retro feel that they've done is just really, really well done. Like this shot right here is so cool, where they have the sun rays coming through. And then there's these environmental elements too, where you have to kind of figure these puzzles out. So I had to figure out I have to move this over here to jump up. To get through this part. It just kind of explains the combat. So that's what I'll show here. So the combat in this basically works where you have a gun. So you can see this gun in the corner here, kind of behind my head. So you kind of have that and you charge it up by hitting people. So when you hit people, it charges your gun up, okay? And then as soon as that thing's charged, then you can use it. And it goes through these montages. I'm not sure how it picks, but it'll shoot them in a certain way. See if we can charge it up again to show. It probably has to do with your proximity to them. So now my gun's charged up. See, and that one, it just shot him and didn't go into the montage. But then you can also do a counter strike. Yeah, so when that turns, the lightning bolts above their heads turn. You can't do it on red, but when they turn yellow, you can do like a counter strike. So it's got some really cool combat elements. Yeah, like all the montages with the gun are really cool. And this is an early, you don't get this gun in the normal game this early. They're just doing it to show you. So kind of some really cool combat elements that I like. It's fun to play. Yeah, so that just showed you a few of the combat elements and kind of how that works. And then I wanted to show just some. There's a really cool kind of scroller thing you can do with a information like Walkman to kind of progress some of the story. You can see like the visuals with the 3D stuff coming at you at certain points is really awesome. See, and this, you got to dodge this light. Whoops. So I like it. It's got some good story. It seems like it's, you know, it's kind of the same story we see in a lot of things, like some dystopian reality, and a certain organization has taken over the government and the society, that kind of a thing. The art style, though, for me is like takes this to next level. But I wanted to show how you kind of find some things along the way here, so I'm going to just try to progress to that point. So you come over here. They've got all these old-timey like barbershops, supposed to be set in actually 1970, so not like, but yeah, so you have these points that you come to where you scan things, and then there's this. So I got something in my eviction notice to inspect, right? So now I come to this little Walkman called a Wingman, and then I can read about the story with the and I'm such a sucker for details. So like they have this thumb that scrolls up and down to progress you in this, to scroll up and down on the page, right? And then you can go through and it kind of, you get some of the backstory by just going through this Walkman that's in your pocket. Walkman turned, you know, iPhone. But I love the little detail of this thumb scrolling with the pixel art. It's so good. I love stuff like that in games and the little details. Anyway, so that kind of gives you an idea, I think, of what the game is. They also have a lot of these little factors where you interact with the environment to try to figure out how to progress, kind of puzzle mechanics. And I'm a huge... So right here, like I got to figure out that I got to swing up here, you know, to progress. And just puzzle mechanics in that combined with a good story, which seems like this game might have, that's my jam. I love when a game combines, it makes me think, right? Because I think video games get a bad rap where it's like, oh, they're waste of time. They don't make you... You're not using your brain. It's just kind of mindless. And that's not true. Like with a ton of games, they teach you critical thinking skills. They teach you problem solving skills. They just kind of keep your brain working. And when a game can do that and keep me engaged with a good story, like that's the best scenario for me. So this game seems like it might do a lot of that. And I really like that about this game. So yeah, we'll just do one more combat sequence here. One thing I didn't like, and maybe it's just it won't be in the final version, is some of these speech bubbles, they progress without you pushing the button that you've read the entire thing. So there were a few points in the game where I felt like I didn't read the entire speech bubble and it was gone, so I kind of missed, you know, like the last speech bubble and that part of the story. So hopefully they fix that on some of these, because some of them don't read good, you know. But yeah, really cool. The mechanics here on the combat are awesome. Really fun to play, really fun to fight in the game. I like that. Okay. Oh, take care of this one. That it? Anyway, that's replaced. This is the publicly available demo. I'm playing on. I downloaded it off of Steam, playing it on a PC with a PlayStation controller. But that's just a little version, a little sneak peek at replaced. I really liked it. I'll probably be buying the game when it comes out just to see the full version. But so yeah, go download it. Hope that was helpful. I'm the Cubicle Gamer. You can find me on YouTube or streaming. I stream every morning over on Twitch. The Cubicle Gamer. So find the link, subscribe, and like, and hope this was helpful to everybody.